sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2 games to none. But hey, it's not impossible. Just think of the Giants and Reds in the 2012 series, or way back in 2001, the A's and the Yankees. Remember that? It can happen. So you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 guys who get the ball here in Game 3. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had 3 hits and 3 RBIs in the last game. Look for him to continue being aggressive on pitches in the zone as he tries to carry over some of that success.
James Werner will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Sure, guys. Some of the things that Xander Bogaerts does at shortstop, absolutely incredible. He's got a ton of speed, allows him to cover ground, arm as good as
Steve Cook comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Come on, big guy. One time. There you go.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's ball
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 count.
Grounded back up the middle. Smith scoops it up, and he's retired 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
First pitch on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has been known to have a little bit of a floating strike zone at times. But sometimes he's dead on with the corner pitches, and other times he's a little stingy. That same thing could be said for the high and low as well.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2. Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Giancarlo Stanton gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Ball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order after 1. No score. Bobby Smith will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Smith.
Hey, no outs here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, you know, these guys got to be coming into Game 3 here feeling pretty darn good about the situation they're in. They were favored to win this series. We all know that. But they took care of business at home. The momentum right now clearly on their side. And I think it's going to be really difficult to beat these guys 3 straight games to take a series away from them now.
In the air to straightaway right.
All you.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting 6.
Striding into the
Third
box,
baseman,
Robert Kluka,
Robert
as he'll get
Kluka.
his first opportunity in this one.
1 out now, 1 out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Batting 8.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly. And that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Hey, we got one. Hey, get ahead, stay ahead. What do you say now?
Here's Desmond Jennings now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, a chance to make this a pretty big inning. The 1 run will come in to score on the double, and now there are 2 more potential runs out there in second and third with still only 1 out.
David Marte will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to, but here if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get 1 home, maybe 2. This is a big time chance.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Ball that's outside.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Third baseline. Oh, what a stop. The throw. He's out.
He's out.
Wow. Made it look easy. Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single. But that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Here's Corey Seager. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
It's 2 outs, kid. 2 outs.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Just a four-seam fastball that time. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It just sort of looked like it got on him just a little bit quicker than he expected. And they're going to hit him with a pass ball for that one. That's called laziness.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. LA's on top, 2-0. Christian Yelich will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
And you'll see where these 3 pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Two 2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Hey, wait for yours here.
3-0 now.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Nick Franklin will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Ball up high. 2-1 now.
Let's go now. One time.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope. That's
And
a
he'll
ball.
look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
All right, come on now. Let it fly. And one time right now.
Shot towards second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You can see they were shaded to pull, but he slices his ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Into the box, Jay Fink. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. That's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2.
Ooh, he missed a good pitch to hit there. We'll be lucky to get something like that again.
Let's go, kid. Hey, like you can, like you can.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball
Lays
inside.
off 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on him, huh? Let's go.
Set to deal on 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Kike Hernandez is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Kike Hernandez.
All right, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Yelich. And that's the first out of the inning.
How about
Jock Peterson
The center fielder.
is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
1-0.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Ball
Up
that
around
time.
the letters with that one for ball 2.
One down.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball
He's
that's
fallen
outside.
behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. To short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 66,
Yasiel Puig comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Ball
2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Here he comes on 2-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Leading off the inning, James Werner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Werner.
Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s.
Ball that's
You
outside.
just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Oh, baby, see you driving.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing
Count
and a miss, and
1
it's a
and
ball
2.
and 2 strikes here.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Steve
Cook will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. In
Ball
tight with the
inside.
curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll watch
Ball 1,
one
no
miss down
strike.
and in for a ball, 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now a throw over to
He's
first,
safe.
and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again a throw, runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
That evens it up, 1-1. Throw over to the bag.
No, he's safe.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. And he is in
He's
there.
safe.
And that might be one of those situations where he shows you the lousy move first and then tries to get you later with the good one. But this time, I think he got going a little too quickly there for his own good. He winds up throwing it away.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely.
Keeping an eye on him.
Hey, come on now. One time, right
A
here.
1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count
2-1.
Come
on, big guy.
chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch is outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Let's go right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Here's the 2-0. Ripped on the ground to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Here we go.
So striding in, Christian Yelich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something. Hey, kid, this is guy. What do you think?
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little low. It's 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Hey, you pitch. Drive the deep. Here you go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free ride. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. He's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Marcell Ozuna steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Hey, get the pitch up there. Come on now.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hernandez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Marlins leave all 3. They still trail it here 2-1. Bobby Smith is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Bobby Smith.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Yeah!
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Hey, plays it one now.
Into the box now, Robert Kluka. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Hey, we got one down here, one down.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. So he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
This is in the air out to right. On the move is Stanton, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Nick Franklin. They'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First offering on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
There, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Here we go, kid.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
That's a
and
ball.
he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And the pitch on 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And another foul ball.
All right, come on now, one time.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go. Hey, come on, man.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking.
Catcher.
Especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one. But he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
In there, strike 1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well. And we're in the middle of this ball game.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Let it rip right here.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball one.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Hey, 1-2, here it comes.
No, that's
And a
down.
good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first.
Let's go, kid. One
Now
time.
the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really
First
late.
baseman number
You can see where the
34.
baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch.
Stepping in now, Jay Fink, as he'll look
1-0.
at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can't.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Come on, baby.
On his way to pitch number 75.
Ball 2.
And that misses 2-1.
2
Well,
balls.
if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Come on, baby. Big pitch. Right now.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball.
Full
That's in
count.
the dirt
3-2.
as he takes the ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Up pitcher number 25.
James Werner comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys in the scoring position.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout.
Up next
Now, you
for the
still got
Marlins.
1 more guy to get through here in
baseman.
the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Steve Cook gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
Hey, I like to stand up there, huh?
A 1 pitch on its way. And a sinker
Look out,
gets
1-1.
too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
Seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you got runners in scoring position.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1 and 2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Has to be thinking That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wait for your pitch up there.
High in the air out to center field. Peterson moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Desmond Jennings heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
The left fielder, number 8, Desmond Jennings.
Hey, we got no outs here.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll keep Jennings off base as he's retired for the first out.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it. You can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much better than earlier in the ballgame and getting much better results as well.
All right, here we go now.
Standing in now, David Marte. Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, right now, that fastball has been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1-1. Here it comes. Popped up. Fink is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 2-1. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
No strike.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Bogaerts will head for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
The right
Neither
fielder,
offense
number
has really made a
27,
huge impact so far. But finally, maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get them right back into it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Trying to hold the lead. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Let's go right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Just watching him from up here, you can see in the body language, he's really struggling out there right now. 4 walks he's allowed. It's hard to allow that many without them coming back to bite you in the end.
Christian Yelich stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Smoke toward the hole. Backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. This is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming, here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Jennings going back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot. He'll wind up getting a sacrifice fly in the RBI, but you see just how close this ball came to getting out of here.
Attaboy.
In now, Nick Franklin. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. And we are tied 2-2.
Kike Hernandez
will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Kike Hernandez.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, a lot of lefties like to throw that slider down and into right-handed hitters, especially with 2 strikes. He knows he's got to protect, but that's a very tough location there.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Yes, he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
2 runs, 4 hits. 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside.
Ball 3.
You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
3-1. Here it is. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. JT Realmuto gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Again, he sends it out of play.
Give me your pitch here. Square it up.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Into the box, Jay Fink.
Come on, baby. See it up. Got it.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Ball two.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out.
Here we go.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Puig, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, catcher, James Werner.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Tony Watson is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 44, Tony Watson.
Kevin Bain will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kevin Bain.
Wait for your pitch right here. Let's get your pitch.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, it's your pitch. Grab a seat. Here we go, baby.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
One more time, right here.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Puig. And that's the 3rd out. Marlins strand a pair. 6 innings complete, all square at 2 and 2. Carter Cap is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Carter Cap.
Bobby Smith will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got the count.
And the
2-2.
slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Ozuna will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Robert
third
Puka
baseman
will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Ozuna to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
the catcher, number 9.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Franklin gloves it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Giancarlo Stanton stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat, and it's grounded foul.
That's a
Off
ball.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a slider
2 balls,
just
1
about
strike.
gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Still 2-2.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
The 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
In is Christian Yelich as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, left fielder,
In now, Marcell Ozuna earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, and sometimes late in a tie ball game, you just got to throw caution to the wind and take some chances out there, especially with a guy that has good speed. And this one pays off as he's in the scoring position now with the stolen base.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Right here. Throw on to first. Two gone.
Now batting.
Nick Franklin comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Lunch time right now, kid. Here we go.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, let's go, kid. What's down here?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, that's dead.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Here's pitch. Drive it deep. Oh, here you go. Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Justin Turner is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
10, Justin Turner.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The pitcher number 44.
Trace Thompson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Los Angeles. Number 21, Trace Thompson.
We got one here.
Come on, guys.
In there, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
And this is what you're going to get when you've got a hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact below your label, it's snap city right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Set and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, you can't hit what you can't see. These have been some really uncomfortable at-bats.
Hey, break your style. Let's go.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ozuna ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Yimi Garcia is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the
Number
eighth.
63, Yimi Garcia.
Colby
This change for
Rasmus
the Dodgers.
is into the ball game now as he'll
playing
take over out
field,
in left field.
Number 29, Colby Rasmus.
JT Realmuto gets another crack right here. He's got
Leading
a hit
off
in
for the
3
Marlins.
tries to this point.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Come on, let it fly.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
And he lays off for ball one.
Go, kid, one time right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. To his left, Smith. A quick out number 1.
First baseman, number 34, Jay Fink.
Jay Fink will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Get the pitch up there, huh?
And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Robbie Stewart will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Robbie Stewart.
Coach up, drive him in for us.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And easy right here now. Here we go.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Swinging a fly ball right down the line and left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on. And now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Jared Hanahan will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 15, Jared Hanahan.
Watch out. Drive him in for us. Let's go,
Steve
baby.
Cook steps in now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
What's up, boys?
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
And this is right where they wanted this. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Your turn now. No one better.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Two down, runners at first and second. And he falls behind 0-2.
Keep it going. Your turn.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the 9th now in Game 3. And we are tied 2-2. Brian Morris will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Kike Hernandez stands into the box. He can really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, we got no one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, center fielder,
Jock Peterson will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going. It happens.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Yasiel Puig will be next. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 66.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? The show motion says that's awfully close. You know, I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Here we go, infield. Knock it down. Hey, we got one.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And there's ball 3. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Bobby Smith rides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base.
Yeah, and the key here is don't try to do too much. At least move the line and get it to the next guy. It's not really easy to score a guy from first all in one swing.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this is the guy.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Smoked on the ground, left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker ball, the problem is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means when you're a right-handed hitter, you've got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Jermaine Huffman will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this game tied heading into the bottom of the ninth. Micah Johnson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Micah Johnson.
Robert Kluka will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-1 on its way. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Bogarts has it on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave them loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Micah Johnson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 11, Micah Johnson.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Antonio Bastardo come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Giancarlo Stanton gets another crack right
Leading
here.
off the
He's
bottom
got
of
a
the
hit in
ninth inning for the
3 tries
Marlins.
to this point.
Right
Now action in the
fielder,
bullpen as their
number
closer
27.
starts to get loose out there.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
strike.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Rasmus at the track. The wall. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
We're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 3-2. So long from South Florida.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.